Hello, Coffee Time friends. How y'all doing? It's Friday night. Are y'all ready to party? We are too. Just get wild. We're getting so wild tonight. We're making something we've never made in our lives. We're making something that I have made in the restaurants, but I've never made it at home. Quiche. What? Yeah. I've seen it, and it's one of those fad things that's going around. Everybody's probably seen it. It was quite simple. It's that quick, and I thought, let's just make it and see what happens. You know, I love eggs, and we may waste 3 eggs, but that's okay. Mama might not even eat this hot mess, but that's okay. I've got her some cauliflower and some ranch dip. I may not eat it, but we're going to try it because it's fun.
I have eaten quiche before.
I've eaten quiche.
No, but Nanny went to the tea house over.
But I've never made it. I'm going to put a southern spin on it.
Oh, no, you're changing stuff.
No, I'm not changing no recipe. I'm going right with that recipe I seen. And y'all probably already seen it, and you've seen 1,000 of them, but you ain't seen us do it. So let's do it right quick. And here's my southern spin on it. I don't have no fancy quiche thing. All I have is, I'm going to use that wrought iron, not wrought iron, Lord, that's what you put on your porch. This is cast iron. I'm going to put my quiche right in there, and you just take a tortilla shell, and you put it in your quiche container, or as we call it, our black iron skillet. And I think it's a beautiful quiche container. I have no problem with it. Look there. I feel as good as what I was saying. Alright, folks, this is super quick and easy.
I thought about this.
So y'all hang in there with me. Come right down here to this little cutting board, my little chore board, and let me show you a good way to do your little spinaches. These is going to be some spinach and some tomato. Don't that sound fancy? Mama, you feel fancy?
Yeah.
You'll have to drink your tea with one
Well, I've
pinky.
got my fancy sweatshirt on.
You do, from y'all sweet tea.
Because I was cold in this thing.
It's 45 degrees here
and
next to
this
Austin
is
today.
warm, sure.
You'll have to drink your tea with your pinky finger up if you get this fancy eating quiches. I'm taking off the little stems. Ain't no room for them in this, okay? Now, I make a little spinach cigar. I didn't have it in my mouth. It looked like it though, didn't it? I didn't. And I take it and I put it between my fingers like this, stick the knife in there, and I cut it. Okay? Cut it just in half long ways. Okay? And then I'm just going to do whatever cut you call this. I call it, just cut it with a knife.
That's like slicing it almost.
Yeah. And there you go. Maybe one more across, but you can do it either way. Now I'm just going to clean my blade off here a little bit. And slide that over there. And I'm going to get my tomato. This is prep. This is the stuff other cooking shows do before y'all get here. Don't judge. It's Friday. I did that before. I started prepping, and somebody said, John, how come you don't ever cut your stuff up anymore? We like to watch you cut it up because we enjoy making fun of you because you have no idea how to cut it. So I said, okay. I usually tease y'all and say, I know y'all are mad about my knife skills and you're so jealous. But we all know, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing the best I can. And I'm not a professional at cutting. Now, some of this may gross you out, and I'm sorry. Where they say disclaimer alert. There's one item in here, which is, I'll go ahead and tell you in case you just want a cottage cheese. Now, that's what they said. And that's what...
Cottage cheese, isn't it?
See, here Mama starts acting out.
I'm going to tell.
That's what it said. And I'm just going to do what it said. Y'all with me?
Sure.
We're trying this. We're going to try this. So we got our little quiche. We got our tortilla shell in our black iron skillet. But this is going to be, I guess it's a quiche shell. I guess it's, just watch. So, Mom, I'm glad you're feeling better to laugh at me tonight.
I'd probably laugh if I felt bad.
Let's put...
Are you just going to do that?
Mama has not seen this.
No, I've
That's
not.
part of the fun. I didn't want her to see it. I said, I ain't going to show you what we're doing. That egg's
I
good.
had no idea we was gonna eat this.
Well, I don't know that you will.
Right in.
I don't even know that you will.
I don't know that.
But I'll fix you something else, Mom. I ain't gonna let you go hungry.
I can always.
You can always eat spaghetti.
Yeah, I can make spaghetti
And I'm gonna
and
make.
chicken. There's chicken. In
There's
it.
chicken. There's tons of leftovers. So this is a perfect night when you got backup. Perfect night to try something new. Friday nights are a good night for something new.
I've never seen it. Eggs put in there.
Is that egg out there like that, Mama?
Yeah, just pick the whole.
Well, Mama, quiche's eggs. Quiche's basically scrambled eggs.
I know scrambled eggs, but I figured you'd put them in a bowl and whip them up. I didn't know
Nope.
you'd put them right in the thing.
Well, wait till you wait. This one off your socks off. This right here
And I don't know about cottage cheese.
is a protein. They're doing things with cottage cheese here lately.
I like cottage cheese with fruit and stuff. So.
Folks is using cottage cheese. They're blending it, drinking it. They're using it instead of sour cream. Cottage cheese is the new thing. Now, they just put a good heap in it like that. Just like that right there. That's all.
Chicken, here I come.
Maybe me too. Scratch my nose. Gonna put a little bit of salt. Now I like black pepper on my cottage cheese too.
Yes, you do. It looks like you sell it. That one that said you was black, he makes his cottage cheese black too.
I do, I love it. Alright, can y'all see? Alright, let's roll it around here. Ugh. I mean, folks, this really is what they did. And it's not April Fool's or nothing.
Are you sure? Was it one of them old crazy things?
Mama, it's not a crazy thing. I mean, this cottage cheese, I'm sure, will change a little bit in there. And really, if you're thinking about it, it's just milk. So, milk and eggs go together. All right, folks. Are y'all with me? Am I losing people? Probably losing thousands right now. Okay, so there we...
Sliding from a whip if you don't get it mixed better.
How many of these have you made?
I ain't made none. I'm just looking. I've never made one. I've not seen it.
Should I use a fork? Is this not the right equipment? Mama don't like the equipment I'm using. Hold on, let me get a fork.
I'll get you one.
Fork might be better. We're going to try it and see. We'll need a fork to eat with anyway.
Oh, well, you won't eat at that one because it's got
I'll wrench it.
It's got raw eggs on it.
Maybe a fork is whisking it better. Alright, that's all I'm doing. Okay, now here comes the good parts. This is spinach. This is our little bit of spinach. Right there it is. What if this is the most delicious thing you've ever had, Mama, and you'll be making it every week?
Oh, well.
What if this is something you're like, now that is good? What's the last thing I made that you thought was going to be a hot mess and you liked it?
No,
That crushed up sandwich.
Yeah.
Because you even said that sandwich was good and it even tasted better than usual. Alright, now let's put our tomato in there. Remember, I just diced him.
Chives or anything?
If you want to do chives,
No, I want you to stick to the recipe.
Well, this is the recipe.
Okay.
But now we can put some chives in if you want to.
No.
It'll be a good flavor in it. You can do it's your kitchen, Mama. You can do anything you want to.
No, I want to see what it really is.
You want to see what it really is.
Yeah. You're going to use this spatula for me?
No, or you want to jerk it right out from under us? You don't want us to use it.
I'm just going to move it out of the way.
Mama don't want us to have her spatula. Look at her. Alright, this is just, now you can use mozzarella, but this is 4 cheese blend. Mama's favorite, I thought I'd at least go with that, and maybe she would not fuss too much. But we'll see how that worked out. Mama, how you liking that now, gal?
Mm.
Are you with us so far?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Now we're gonna put this in there for $3.50 for 20 minutes.
Is that
Or-
all you need to do?
That's it, Mama. That's what I said. It's simple and easy.
Cheese up the side.
It's terribly simple and easy. And if it works out, I've got tortilla shells on hand at all times. And eggs. That would be a quick lunch even if you were home. Maybe, like say, Mama, example. Perhaps you live with a diabetic that didn't eat good. And they needed something with high
What did you
protein.
say the temperature needs?
350. And they didn't eat good. And you wanted something they could eat with some protein in it. That'd be
20
good.
minutes.
It looks good, Johnny says. Put it on 20 and we'll check it. Johnny says it looks good. Johnny, you really think it looks good? I thought it did. John's dishes seem healthier and Mama doesn't like healthy, unfortunately. I'm trying to do a little better to you. I love cottage cheese and pineapple, and
I do too.
Let me tell you, who said that? Who said that?
I like cottage cheese.
Cottage cheese and
peaches.
pineapple. Deanna, that was my granny's go-to. You're home from school, are you hungry, honey? Let me fix you some cottage cheese and pineapples. So I kind of liked it, but it wasn't my favorite. But my granny always fixed it for me. Time she got through with me, it was one of my favorites and still is. I love cottage cheese and pineapples and black pepper on it. Just love it. Love it. We don't eat it that much because it is carb. But it's good, isn't it, Mama? We've been using these bowls more than we have. This week we've used them more, and they are on sale this month. But they're just handy little snack bowls for 2 or 3 reasons. They got little feet on them, and that just makes them look more snacky. And they're bright colors. That makes them look fun. And to be honest with you, they were in that cabinet over there, and I hadn't seen them, and I spotted them the other day, and I thought, I'm putting a salsa in that because I put a lid on it to get through. And then today, I knew we was having ranch and some cauliflower as a little appetizer before the quiche come out. And I thought, well, we can use some of those again. A lot of y'all asked me where'd you get them. They are Tupperware, and they're on sale right now, and they're a whole Fiesta thing. You can buy them separate. You can buy them with a, what's this, Cinco de Mayo packet kind of thing. It's on, let's see, it'll be down under this video once we post this one. Mom, I'm giving you the red one.
Oh, wow.
Because you love
We
red.
need the little square white plates, do you?
I'm just going to start mine out of this bowl.
How about you was going to put...
Oh, for quiche?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll need something for quiche. I was just serving pre-dinner appetizers now.
Oh.
This is the fancy Friday night. It's a party night here. And we are a party animal.
If you're just going to eat little pieces of quiches.
Yeah, we might not even need a plate. Who knows? But I think we will need a plate. I think we'll like it. Put a little ranch out. And for dippings. And we can even use this plate like we're fancy for this cauliflower.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you. We love cauliflower. And that's what we're going to have before our dinner. Get some fancy here. We're trying to increase our fancy. No, really not. I seen that and I thought, I'm gonna try that. I think I'll like it. Do y'all think you'll like it? Have you tried it? Has anybody tried this?
Excuse me.
Bless you, Mama.
Oh, thank you.
Has anybody tried this quiche thing? I know you've tried cauliflower.
That's enough.
Okay, Mama. There's a little speck on my cauliflower. What's your cauliflower, Mama? It's speckled.
Couldn't hurt you.
Let's bless the whole meal, Mama, because the quiche will be out in a minute, and we're going to go ahead and start with this little pre-appetizer, and we're going to have chit-chat tonight. Little chit-chat. See what y'all up to.
I ain't looking far enough.
Far enough for what?
To be in the thing, you say
Oh, I know.
look and see if you're in there.
See if that little woman's in there. Let's bless it, Mama. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this food we're about to partake, and we just ask you to bless our bodies with it, dear Lord, and we just ask you to be with us, watch over and protect us in all things we do. Give us the words to say and the paths to take. Lord, we just thank you for all these folks that are here gathered tonight. We just want to hedge protection around them and be with their prayer requests, be with their needs. Watch over, lead, guide, and direct them as well. In your name we pray. Amen. All right, folks. This is our little pre-quiche meal. All right. I'll let you know how that iron skillet works out. It's a quiche pan. That ranch was good last night. It's better tonight.
Mm-hmm.
You know I need a little black pepper on mine.
I was gonna get me some tea. You want some tea? Or if you had tea or coffee or what?
I've got coffee and I've got water. And there's even a little bit of tea over here, but I'll go with yours.
No, I'll get it while you're talking.
Well, won't you talk and let me go?
Mm-mm.
I'm trying to get her to talk. If you don't like cauliflower dipped in ranch, maybe it's because you're not having good ranch. Maybe you don't like cauliflower. You like carrots dipped in it? How about some broccoli? This is one of our favorite snacks. So what are you party animals doing tonight? One of my friends was having ribs. And I was like, I could eat ribs. Mama, if we got ribs, we could have ribs tomorrow.
Oh, I think there's some in there.
I think there is. We love Dr. Pepper ribs. We cook them in Dr. Pepper. Coffee and Dr. Pepper. Tomatoes waters it down. I always cook mine first.
Uh-oh, did you mess it up?
Pam James, did I mess it up? It's too late now, Pam. But duly noted. Tomatoes waters it
How
down.
did they fix theirs? Did you see?
She says that she cooks hers and then puts tomatoes on top. Pam, that would probably be a good idea, but that ain't what they did on the internet, in the ribs. They done it in a, well, actually they done it in a fancy pie plate looking thing with ruffles, you know.
I've got an old one that's like that.
Have you?
Well, it's the bows, the edges ain't ruffled, but this.
I mean, I figure a black iron skillet's good for anything, even quiche. But Pam, I will remember that. Thank you. Thank you for those stars. Mark Williams, thank you, sir. I heard they had an earthquake in New Jersey earlier tonight. Did you hear about? I did not hear that. Mary, I have not heard it. Y'all know y'all are my primary source of news. The only news I catch is if I'm scrolling through Facebook for some reason and somebody will mention it. I don't ever watch the news. Let's pray for the folks in New Jersey. Even if they didn't have the earthquake, let's just send up a prayer. Thank you, Joni, for those stars. Y'all are so kind.
They said they had a small earthquake on by the Mississippi River in Tennessee.
Oh, we had one. This is in New Jersey.
And by the Mississippi River, it's small. They didn't do that.
I was thinking Mama's got the news here. Well, they said New Jersey.
Yeah, I heard
Well,
that.
that wouldn't be New Jersey.
No, they had two.
Oh, Mama, you got a little bit of ranch just running right down
Oh,
your
goodness.
shirt. When I got out from here last night, I looked and I had spaghetti right here. Did y'all see it? Thank you for not calling me out. Had to sit like this the whole night. But when I said, "Oh, look at spaghetti," and I probably had it on there the whole time. I was a little embarrassed.
A lot of times it's the last bite that you get it.
I know. I do that a lot. I don't know why. I get careless or something. One time. This is just a note. If you're a content creator and you cook, it's hard to eat cauliflower on camera. I'm just putting that out there. It's hard to eat it, ain't it?
Yeah, I'm eating
You're eating little bitty pieces. I'm eating 2 bigger pieces. Anyway,
my
what?
mouth ain't as big as yours.
Dad, my daddy hated more to get anything on his shirt when he was eating. I mean, he'd just pitch a fit. I've got this all up. Look at this. And he'd go to Mom said, don't rub it, don't rub it. Well, he didn't have it rubbed. And he said, from now on, when I drop something on my shirt, I'm quitting eating right then. Well, so the next night, he ate. We had something. He dropped on his shirt. And I said, now you got to quit eating. And he said, I'm going to start that tomorrow. So after that, we would aggravate him and say, whoops, you dropped something. You got to quit. I give up on that, he said. But he didn't drop a lot, but it seemed like he'd take spells when he'd have problems.
Yeah, and he couldn't stand nothing on his clothes.
And I can't either. I take it after him.
What is that, 9 more minutes?
It says that.
Hey, I can make that out from here on.
You're doing good, Mama. I can't see it.
It's 9:16.
How's the cauliflower on the ranch?
It's good. I ate cauliflower with honey mustard earlier.
You did? For your lunch?
Yeah,
What'd you have for lunch?
cauliflower and honey mustard.
So you didn't eat it with lunch, it was lunch.
Yeah.
I understand, Mama. I just love it. And when I fixed it last night, I knew we'd be eating on this. Now this quiche, I really don't have anything to compare it with other than itself. Like to say, this is a good quiche. So y'all ain't gonna be able to trust my judgment because only thing I'm gonna know is what I'm eating right now. Is it good or not? Because I don't remember ever eating. I remember eating it, but I don't remember what it tastes like, and I don't know what it's supposed to taste like. And some of you out there probably are thinking, no, you didn't even make it right. I mean, I've already put the tomatoes in it, probably watered it down. But I just went by what they said. So, we'll see. But I will tell you this. Like the hamburger I had the other night where I took the tortilla shell and done the cut and folded up. I learned that off from Facebook. And I use it often. I mean, I'll use it with a turkey and Swiss sandwich. I'll use it with a hamburger. I'll use it with egg and sausage. And it's just one of them little neat things. And I don't know about you all, but I'm not so set in my ways that when I see something neat like that, and I think, well, I kind of like that.
You don't need more of this, do you?
No. Mama said, you don't need no more cottage cheese. No, we're good with it, Mama. I'm not so set in my ways that I won't try new things. And I won't change a little bit. You all have changed us on a lot of things because you said, hey, do this, do that. One thing you need to change this on is reheating stuff in the air fryer. We haven't really used it that much. And like French fries, if you'll spray a little bit of oil on them, and that was something you all said, they're delicious. Absolutely delicious. I'm cleaning my plate off for quiche. I think it's about ready. What's it look like, Mama?
It's looking good.
Is the cheese melting a little brown?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Should we
Bring it over here. Let's look at it.
You might ought to check it, see if it's done.
I don't know how you check it. Temp it.
Stick your fork in it.
Look how pretty, folks. Now that's a pretty
If the
looking.
eggs is down in the middle, it should be all
See
right.
if they said jiggle. It should not jiggle.
Well, I didn't know that.
I see no jiggle. It looks done. How long has it been? 15 minutes.
How hardly 15.
Let's cut it and see, folks. You ready? What if it's a 15-minute wonder and it turns out to be one of our favorite things?
Will this be all right?
I could eat this probably any night of the week. It's just a quick supper, a quick pull together meal. We won't waste this ranch. I'll put lids on it. We'll have it tomorrow when we go to snacking. Let's get over here and get this prepped up and see what we got. Did I move y'all too fast? I am so sorry. I'm on slide. No.
Oh, no. Not on the bar.
Well, that's...
Oh, you took one. I'm sorry.
Boy, I never seen you move so fast.
I didn't want it.
Oh, no.
I didn't want that hot skillet set on the bar.
Well, let's look around at it. I see no jiggle. It appears to be done. It's done. And I'm going to cut it right into it. We're going to get started with it. Going to cut right in here and see what we get hold of. All right, Mama. Are you ready?
Yeah, I've got a few little crumbs of cauliflower. It ain't gonna hurt.
Let's pick it up here all nice and neat like.
You ain't got to.
I won't be outdone by it. Where did I not cut it? Look at there, folks. Is that quiche or what?
Is that quiche?
Now, it don't look too watery. Mama, we're all going to gather around and watch you take a bite. Don't ask me why that was stuck to the end of the knife, but it was. Okay, Mama, do it.
Oh! I don't want to be the guinea pig.
Well, there ain't no sense me eating cutting one. If you say it ain't no can.
Well, you might like it. You can't go by me.
Well, I'll go with you. And the world waits. With bated breath as Mama takes her first quiche exploration.
That's pretty good. Get you a piece and try it.
Pretty good. Now, how do we translate that one?
I did a quiche, but I don't remember it being like this.
What do you remember it being like?
I don't remember the tomatoes in it like that.
Maybe I shouldn't have put tomatoes, but I promise you, they
It's
did.
been a long time since I ate it.
Well, now, Mama, there's thousands of quiches. You know, there's goat cheese quiche. There's all kinds of. You might have had a fancy one. Yours could have had crepe or something. I don't know. You don't remember what it was called?
No, it's over at the tea house.
Well, yours could have had some fancy tea house stuff in it. This ain't a cornbread skillet.
No.
This is just a plain old
Meat skillet.
meat skillet. Alright, folks, let's get down here and get to business. Now, I'm going to show you, it's the side view. Does that look like it's supposed to? Is Mama feeling better? She sure is, Christina. She's feeling a whole lot better. No one would keep cottage cheese is not told. People are too picky and skeptical. Looks good to me. Well, thank you, Amy. So that's it. Let's try it. Now, the cottage cheese may not even be a quiche thing, but that's what they did.
I'm trying to eat healthy.
This Mama says, if they jumped off a bridge, would you jump too? Probably. I mean, yeah. If that first one made it. That's what we did as kids. We'd take somebody in. If they did it, we'd all do it too. Like swinging on grapevines.
I did that when I was a kid. Out over cliffs and everything.
We just swung over the gorge. If we'd have fallen, we might have landed on a rattlesnake, but that'd been the worst thing.
I said I'd whip you if you'd done some stuff that I'd done if I know about it.
That is delicious.
My mommy would probably whip me if I she know what I love.
Mama, how come you didn't give it a better review?
It's pretty good, I said.
Pretty good for Mama is a high review. Folks, this is a... Look here. Look here. I want you to... Well, let's see. I'm going to hold it. I want you to look down in there. See that egg and that spinach? That's an omelet. Just... and that tortilla is just so crunchy around the edges.
The only thing I think mine needs a little more salt.
Well, you can add that, and I didn't want to really over salt it. But now you can put any kind of seasoning.
Makes it need more salt when you bite into.
You could put any kind of seasoning in that.
When you bite into the tomato.
And let me report this. This cast iron skillet made a beautiful quiche pan. Look. So you folks that said, I'd make me a quiche, but I ain't got no quiche skillet. Pan. Pie. What you call it, Mom?
What?
Them little things around that pie pan thing.
Scallops.
You didn't have one of them? You can use your your cast iron. You just want it small enough that your tortilla goes up around the edges to hold your goodie. And folks, this is one of those keepers. This is one of those crazy things you see on the interweb, and then you end up liking it. I will be making this again for several reasons. Just one reason, it's just so easy. Another reason is it tastes great. I mean, it tastes wonderful.
Yeah, and I'm eating eggs, but I don't normally eat them.
But Mama?
Oh, I ate an egg this morning. I was going to tell you that, so you'll be proud.
I am proud of you. Mama, this will be a great lunch for you.
Ugh.
You could chop up ham, eggs, spinach. You wouldn't even have to have the spinach. I mean, it's good in it. But you could do so much with it. This was just a little recipe they had, not that I'm going to stick to it. It's absolutely delicious, folks. I wouldn't tell you. I'd tell you if it wasn't no cow. I mean, we're real with it.
We wouldn't eat it.
Mama wouldn't.
No, I wouldn't. I don't eat nothing I don't like.
You see her eating it, don't you?
Life's too short to eat stuff you don't like.
That means she really likes it. And I'm going to finish mine up here. Look here. All right, folks. I'm going to count this as a new find. It's going on my regular summer rotation. A quick quiche. And this you could, if you were 1 or 4, this would make a good supper. I mean, they make little bitty cast iron skillets. You could get little bitty tortillas and make individual ones.
Mm-hmm.
We've got some little skillets. We might do that one night, Mama. Make some quiche, individual size, and do different kinds. I'm telling you what this would also be good for.
Brunch.
Well, brunch. But it would also be good for when family's over and they're spending the night. And I was going to see if you could do this. You could, yes, you could, right here. You could take these up out of your skillet. See how you could take that whole thing up, put it over on a plate, make 2 or 3 of these, have them sitting out, and you could say, we've got quiche. Here's ham and cheese. Here's vegetable only. Here's with this. Here's without that. And have a breakfast ready for guests, and it all be sitting out there ready to go. And all they have to do is just slice them off a slice. That would be a great breakfast for a crowd.
Yeah.
And you could, these would come straight up out of here and put on a plate. I mean, you can't see, can you? It's because I've got the camera moved. See how that's just twisted in there? You could pull that straight up out of there and put it out on a plate, put a dome over it, or just let it warm on the stove, put it in the oven, and have individual quiche. And or have this size quiche and just have them slice them off a piece. You could do mushrooms in them. You can do anything you want. I mean, you got to admit it. For someone who's never done this, and I just whipped it together and give you all kinds of options and feed families, large families, small families. This is a keeper. All right, Mama, what are you going to do this Friday night?
No, I ain't going to do nothing.
Well, I've worked today, so I'm going to get this cup of coffee heated up. And I'm going to go out on that back porch. I don't care if it is 45 degrees.
Oh, I'm not.
And I'm going to sit out there and I'm going to pet that little puppy.
It's too cold. That wind's colder. It might say 45, but that wind's cold.
That's my evening's plans. Just enjoy the nature. I love it. And Abby, of course. Mama, this is a keeper. Can you help me remember how we made it? 3 eggs. Let me tell you how I made it. I took a low-carb tortilla shell, no grease, no butter, no nothing. I done nothing. I put it in there. I poked it down around the edges, and it curled up just like it did. I didn't take any time to make that, Mama called it scallopy thing. Like here, that just made it safe. I put 3 eggs in there. And I put about 1/4 of a cup of cottage cheese. And I stirred that up. It's best to use a fork, we decided. It does the whites. Mama said something about the whites. And I stirred it up, and I took a little handful of spinach, and I took the stems off and just rolled them up and cut them good. And I took 1 Roma tomato and put it in there.
Well, the Roma tomato is firmer a lot of times than a regular tomato. That made it not so juicy too.
But somebody suggests you put tomato in after you make it, which will be fine too.
Mm-hmm.
And put it in there, and we baked it for 15 minutes in the easy bake, but it may take 20 in a big one or 25. But it's on 350, and we baked it at 350 for 15 minutes to get this. So you ain't gonna get no simpler.
You put cheese on it.
Oh, and I put mixed cheese. This is Mexican style taco, but you could put mozzarella, cheddar. You could leave the cheese off, whatever you want to do. And that was simple and easy. And that's a good, quick supper, brunch, breakfast, lunch.
Yeah.
You might make this sometime for lunch.
Do you think I will?
You might. This would be great to have for a Saturday morning breakfast, just quick and easy. I think we got something good going on here, folks. All right, we're going to say good night then. And Mama, you don't have anything to add? You want to sing or dance or anything?
Oh, no, not tonight.
Look at that little woman. Show me your t-shirt, Mama. It's keeping you warm. This is from Y'all's.
Yeah.
Don't know if that is particular one, but they do have some sweatshirts. And
I love it. It says, raised on sweet tea and Jesus.
If you get anything from them, put in the code John, J-O-H-N, capital letters at the coupon code. And they'll give you 10% off no matter what you buy.
This feels so warm and good on. I said, I just love it.
It's pretty. You could go out and sit on the porch with that big sweatshirt on. It's 40.
Oh, I'll probably get too cold.
It's 46. All right, folks, we're going to let y'all go. And it's 6:30. It's early. So you got plenty of time to make some memories with the family. Play some cards or Phase 10 or Rummy and Monopoly.
I wouldn't have been here if I'd have been on played.
I know you would have missed this quiche. Quiche,
And
folks.
my car was more dependable.
Quiche, folks. That's where it's at. We got to get Mama's car fixed permanently. You don't know
Take
what's
it to
going
the
on.
doctor.
I have to take it to the car lot or somewhere. All right, folks. Mama, you want to add anything?
No,
All
it
right.
was pretty good. I liked it you when you was making it.
Oh, you did.
I just never seen nobody feed eggs up in a shell before.
That's what they did. All right, Mama. Say good night, Mama.
And good night, Mama, and God bless you all. Bye-bye.
Bye. Y'all have a blessed night.